Look, there are some celebrity stage names that are pretty obvious. Lady Gaga? Yes. Meg Thee Stallion? Of course. But recently, I started doing some digging into other stage names, and the results left me shook. Here are some singers that I had absolutely no idea use stage names instead of their real names. Okay guys, raise your hand if you were today years old when you realized Halsey is an anagram for Ashley.
Halsey for me was just, it. It's an anagram of my first name, and it's, comes from a place that's really close to my heart. Another one we considered was Harley, but that reminds me of just like old men on motorcycles, so that was a quick no.
It probably goes without saying that The Weeknd's first name is not The, and his last name is not Weeknd. Yes, I know, Taylor Swift called him Adam at an award show one time, but I completely forgot about that.
I just wanted I wanted like a stage name, like a pseudonym, but then I kind of because I picked an actual name. you know like how.
Although we know her as Cardi B.
So everybody used to call me Bacardi. So I always call myself Bacardi, right? And then it was my Instagram name, like Bacardi B. But for some reason, my Instagram keep getting deleted. And I think it was Bacardi that had something to do with it. Mm-hmm. So I just shortened it to Cardi B.
So Cardi B is the jam, and I love that. Mm-hmm. Well, now everyone's calling her name now.
Your name is not Travis Scott.
No, actually, no, it's not.
Travis Scott totally sounds like it could be someone's actual name. So I'm letting myself off the hook for this one.
But how did you pick Travis Scott?
My uncle is named Travis, and Kid Cudi is like one of my favorite artists of all time, and his real name is Scott Miscuddy. And my uncle's friends call him Scott too, so it kind of like worked out like that. So it's like my two superheroes,
So you're...
The star changed her name legally to Miley Cyrus when she was 15.
Did you know, like, from early on, she's got something special?
Well, before she was born, I had this vision that her name should be...
This is gonna be long.
Destiny Hope is her real name, but from the time she was born, she just smiled all the time. We started calling her Smiley, and that evolved into Miley, but even before she was born, I just felt like it was her destiny to bring hope to the world, so she had her name before she was born.
I guess this one's on me for thinking his last name was actually Legend. Because she's amazing at playing the piano. Ah, I get it.
We were looking for a name, and we couldn't find the last name. So he was looking for the keys to his briefcase, something, and he said, so what do you think, Alicia Keys? And I was like, keys, and I play the piano, and that's keys, and keys open doors, and I want to open doors, and keys it was.
When he decided to become a rapper, he went by Jay-Z.
So my name was Jazzy before Jay-Z. And then as I was growing up, I realized the guys Jazzy, they was a little too flamboyant for me. Like they had electric blue suits and jerry curls and, chains with chest hair and things like that. So I didn't want them to confuse me with those type of Jazzy. So I just took the J and the Z from Jazzy. That's ill, right? You ever knew that story?
Yeah. Katy Perry didn't want to be confused with Kate Hudson. I changed it to Lizzo because Jay-Z's Izzo was popular at the time.
It's between 7th grade and like junior year of high school. They started calling me Lizzo, but I was Lizzo the real from the SWAT, you feel me? For a long time, motherfucker was good. Southwest, H-Town, stand up.
Lil Nas X's stage name started as a simple alias.
Every new rapper name starts with Lil. It'd be funny if I'm Lil Nas. So I was like, I'm Lil Nas now. That's how I got that. And then around like my 5th song, when I was like, I want to have music be my main thing, and I was taking it more seriously, I was like, I want to add like an X on the end, and that would be for like the amount of time until I feel like I would be at like a legendary mogul kind of status.
Minaj isn't a fan of her stage name. Lana Del Rey released her first album as Lizzie Grant, but it failed.
I wanted a name that sounded sort of exotic and reminded me of like the seaside on the Floridian coast, and Lana Del Rey sounded beautiful to me, and I was just I just wanted a name for the music that I could start shaping the music towards, just something beautiful.
She started using her stage name after being referred to as a stallion throughout her teens because of her height, beauty, and stature.
The first time I was ever called a stallion, I was 15, and I was like leaving a football game, and this dude, he was way older, and he was like, dang, little mama, you a stallion. I was like, go to jail, I'm 15. Like, I really started going off because he scared me, so I had to go home and ask my uncle. I was like, Uncle, what is a stallion and why that man call me that? He was like, oh, Megan, that means that you're tall and fine. I was like, oh yeah, I am.
Iggy's stage name comes from a combination of her dog. What?
My name Iggy Azalea was my dog's name, Iggy, and I had this dog my whole life, and he was awesome. Significance with a cool name that I know that I could make a nameplate necklace after, and I thought, why not Iggy? He was really cool.
There you go.
I like that name, and people just kind of started to think it was mine. It was my street that my mom lives on at the moment. Still, don't stalk her though.
Thanks for watching. I hope you will enjoy my videos and the beauty behind the music, because that's the reason I have my channel, and also the reason why I create my videos. My videos are very creative, and you can find a lot of different themes and videos on this channel. Hope to see positive comments and only awesome vibes. Be safe, guys.